Next topic, the word to describe the people continue. Sometimes the people who compose the hymns describe themselves as Aryans and call their opponents Dasas or Dasis. So students, if you see this flowchart, I describe the people who compose the hymns called Aryans and their opponents known as Dasa or Dasis. So Dasas or Dasis were people who did not perform the sacrifices because these Aryans who composed the hymns, they came means slave, means Dasa Dasi. We know this term very well in Hindi and Sanskrit also, and the meaning of it as a slave in after a few days. So slaves were used for work by their masters, means their master asked them to do whatever work they have to do. Next, megalithic burial sites. So students, the meaning of megaliths means the literal meaning of megalith means a big stone boulders. Students, you know what is the meaning of stone boulder? May be confused. You know the stone rocks. Okay, stones are very small, then rocks are to be bigger than that, and stone boulders are too big. And the stone boulders are known as megaliths. Means the big stones are known as megaliths. After arranging carefully of these stone boulders, people use them as burial sites. The practice of erecting megalith began about 3000 years ago. It was found throughout the Deccan, means the South India, in the northeast and Kashmir. The stone boulders or circles used as signposts. If suppose there is a stone boulder or circle, the people identified that the dead body is buried under that stone boulder or a circle. Means it works as a signpost of burial site. Now features of megalith. So the deads were buried with the distinctive pots. If you see the picture, there are some distinctive pots which are called the black and red ware. The tools and weapons of iron and skeleton of horses, its equipments and ornaments of stone and gold were also found. In the images there are the see the shoe horse, and then equipments of the horses, then golds and ornaments also with the dead bodies is the at a burial site. Some megaliths are on the surface while others are often underground. Means the stone boulders, sometimes the burial the megaliths only on the above of the surface and other on the underground. Now what is portholes? So portholes means suppose that is the underground or stone boulders are arranging very carefully, then there is one of a hole from where the takes one after another dead bodies in that burial place. They were used to burying other members of the same family at the same place through that portholes. Next, finding about the social differences. Objects found with the skeletons were an indicator of the differences in status among the people who were buried. So how these skeletons show the social differences? One, more objects are found in a grave than in another. Means more than one object, somewhere only one object. According to that, we identified the status of the buried person. In Brahmagiri, for example, in Brahmagiri, one skeleton was buried with 33 gold beads, 2 stone beads, 4 copper bangles, and 1 conch shell. It's indicate the status of buried like rich, poor, cheap, etc. Chiefs means the leaders. Now suppose there are the golds or ornaments, means the buried person from the royal family conch shell or pots, means that dead body, the skeleton belong from the poor family. In this way, it showed the social difference. A special burial at Inamgaon. It is a site on the river Ghod, a tributary of the Bhima in Maharashtra. And this site was occupied between 3600 and 2700 years ago. Means it is the Inamgaon is the oldest burial site, or we can say it's the oldest megalithic site or Neolithic sites. So adults were buried under the ground, laid out straight with the head towards the north. If you see this image, in the north point there are the hole. In that hole, the dead body's head placed and the legs toward the south, means the head to the north and legs to the south. In this way they placed the or buried the person. And sometimes burials were within the houses also. Vessels, means the pots containing the food and water, were placed with the dead. Next topic, what skeletal studies tell us. So students, how the people identified that skeletal was of man or woman. So these archaeologists or historians decided on the basis of the things found with the skeleton. If jewelry found with skeleton, it considered as woman skeleton, but sometimes it was create a problem. Why? Because men also wore jewelry. Now students, have you heard the name Charak? Yes, the Charak was a famous physician. He wrote a book 2000 years ago called Charak Samhita, or known as Charak Samhita, on medicine. He stated that the human body has 360 bones because he counting the teeth, joints and cartilage bones also. And at that time, they also studied about the skeletals and identified with the help of the size of pelvic bones and as well as of the bones of thigh. So if the pelvic, because the pelvic bone and thigh bones are different from the bones of men, hence they easily identified that the skeletal was of man or woman. Thank you. The Indian political map. So students, to do the activity of map filling this time. So in this map shown some megalithic sites where the Vedas manuscript found and preserved, and third, the earlier cities. See, the Kashmir where the manuscript found, and in Maharashtra Pune, that a manuscript kept in the library. Next, the burial sites or megalithic sites, the Inamgaon in Maharashtra near Pune, then Brahmagiri in Karnataka near to the, we say, Kerala also, then Adichanallur, it's in Tamil Nadu. So these three are the some Neolithic sites, others also, but we just take three of these. Next, in the last chapter, we learn the some earlier cities which were they. There are Harappa in Pakistan, Rakhigarh in Haryana, then Rakhigarh in Punjab, Banawali in Haryana, Kalibangan in Rajasthan, where the fire altars found, Mohenjo-daro the oldest city present in Pakistan near to the Indus River. Chanudaro, it's in Rajasthan also. Dholavira, sorry, Chanudaro in Pakistan, Dholavira in Gujarat, and Lothal, where the granaries or even the Lothal fire altar also found. Then Surkotada in also in Gujarat. So students, you have to listen this carefully and watch it also. So it's very easy for you to understand the chapter as well as completing your activities also. Now, thanks. I hope so you understood very well the chapter. If you have any doubt, you can message me or call me also. Thank you.